Hello, this is Justice Backstrom, and welcome back to God, Guns, Gaming, and GOP. And today I will be doing sort of a discourse on Party Switch. So I don't just to preface, I don't believe in the general term of Party Switch. However, it is obvious to me that that the Democratic Party at least has switched. We have them switching from the KKK to Black Lives Matter, which are opposites, basically. We have them switching from Cesar Chavez firebombing illegal immigrants to Willem von Spronsen firebombing ICE, the ICE headquarters or whatever. So as I see it, there are three main Democratic parties. There was the original Democratic Party, which I, for lack of a better term, am calling majority rule Democrats. They were the 1800s Democrats and early 1900s Democrats as well. They're the KKK, and they are the so-called alt-right. Then there are the minority rule Democrats, which would be modern Democrats, Black Lives Matter, carpetbaggers, so on. Then there are the loyalist Democrats who just like being Democrats for whatever reason. And during the 60s or 70s, as I see it, the majority rule and minority rule Democrats were about even, and so the Democratic Party at that point was kind of unbiased. And so, yeah. And that was about the time when, like, Reagan was Democratic, or, all that. So anyways, oh, did I actually write Damon Rat? Whatever. Alright, so, that may have been a little bit confusing, so I've drawn up this graph here. We've got the right, which, the right side is the Republicans, the left of right is, liberal Republicans. Here is, the right, which includes conservatives and rightists. I guess a rightist would be like, someone who favors dangerously small government. Then, just left of this, you see there's two Democratic parties. There's minority rule Democrats and majority rule Democrats. And in the middle is loyalist Democrats, who will be either side. They just want to be Democrats. So all of this left is Democrats. Middle left would be liberals. Far left would be leftists. And moderate or conservative Democrats here in the middle, or here to the near the middle on the left side, though. Alright, so what happened to the old Democratic Party, and weren't the carpetbaggers Republicans? Okay, so first of all, the old Democrats now identify as Republicans. With the demonization of slavery, supporters of slavery and the KKK and all were kicked from the Democratic Party, as the Democratic Party became very anti-slavery and whatnot. They were kicked from the Democratic Party, and with the Democratic Party becoming minority rule, the Republican Party was forced to side with whites and males as a force of equilibrium, and then the old majority rule Democrats sided with Republican because the Republican Party was siding with whites and males. And the carpetbaggers were rhinos. If you don't know what that means, it means Republicans in name only. They punished Southerners unjustly, and they were corrupt and held power by harvesting the votes of black people they have offered reparations to. Does it sound familiar? Okay, so with all this, it's a bit confusing. So what makes a Democrat? So Democrats, whether it be the old Democrats or modern Democrats, gender discrimination. Majority rule Democrats discriminated against women. Minority rule Democrats discriminate against men with lies about toxic masculinity and the thoroughly debunked wage gap. They are also defined by race discrimination. Majority rule Democrats discriminated against blacks, Hispanics, Chinese, so on. this is accepted as fact everywhere. Minority rule Democrats discriminate against whites with demands of reparations, unfounded racism accusation, and affirmative action. So how Republicans differ is mainly we support racial and gender equality. Republicans help the oppressed, but not beyond securing equality. Republicans support equal opportunity and not force equal socioeconomic status. I don't know if you've ever heard the dystopian story. What was it? I don't remember, but there was Diana Moon Glampers. I think it was not Henry Harrison. Anyways, Harrison Bergeron. Modern Democrats are basically Diana Moon Glampers people. Anyways, so my conclusion. In conclusion, the Democratic Party's basic principles are flawed, and they tend to overcompensate for their mistakes. When the Democratic Party switches, they overcompensate, basically. So, and as a disclaimer, I concede no true Republican is perfect, and not all Democrats are bad. Democratic candidates are not always worse than the Republican opponents. There may occasionally be a time where, I don't know, it might be better to vote for the Democrat than the Republican. Anyways, though, I want to thank you all very much for watching to the end. Now, I'll see you all later. Bye.